Do you wanna build a snowman? Dippa-dippa-dippa-da. Sorry, I don't know the words.
This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show.
What's up, YouTube? I'm your homeboy Josh, back at you with another video, and just in time for a re-wick. That's right, today we're going to take a look at some Foggy Gnome Wick. Organic cotton, foggygnome.com, grown in the USA. Yeah, so it's got this dude here in the purple hat, looks kind of like, you know, one of the hobbits from the original cartoon. Cloudiness behind this character with the purple hat, this David the Gnome looking motherfucker in purple. And that's about the coolest part about this cotton, okay? Because this cotton is shit. This shit sucks. Oh my god. This is the worst wick I've ever used in my life. Ever. Ever. I've had this shit for about, I don't know, I want to say something like 2 months, more. You know, Brett, Southern Gentleman, sent me this. The second package they sent my way. And I've had it since then. I've had it months. And that's how much I have. Like, I've barely used this shit because every time I use it, I'm like, I'm gonna give it another try. And then I'm like, fuck this shit. It sucks. Here's what you get. A big old canister that opens up like this. And it's really, really soft. This feels like it should be a commercial for, I don't know, like the softest shirt, the softest underwear you've ever worn. Like, this is soft. It's almost silken when you run your fingers across it. Come on in here. Let's take a look at this Foggy Gnome Wick. Come on. So this stuff. So this is Foggy Gnome Wick. And they have a bunch of different lines. This is their Sub-Ohm Gold line. Certified organic cotton, a short, thick, absorbent fiber, perfect for sub-ohm builds. Cleaned with one mechanical process only. Natural oils, waxes, and pectin are present, as well as a few small specks in the cotton. More info at foggygnome.com, and it also has a phone number there. It says organic cotton, Foggy Gnome, 100% natural fog wick. Like I said, this stuff is super soft. Super soft. It's silky. This is silky. This feels like you could wrap yourself up in it, and it feels like it would be the most comfortable t-shirt you've ever worn. It doesn't feel like it'll make good wick. And if you'll notice, it just kind of pulls apart like this. Say I want to get a strand about like this. Is it possible? Not really. And it comes out like this. Trying to roll this cotton together, you have to be extremely gentle, and it's kind of time consuming to make yourself a wick like this. And to be honest, I usually don't like rolling my wick either. I like, you know, beefy, thick cotton, like as little rolling as possible. Sometimes I don't roll it at all, just the end to get it through. But with this, to keep it together, you kind of have to. It's the only way. Let's see if we can make another one to match it. You know, these little pieces, what am I gonna do with this shit? You know, this little piece right here, it's almost impossible to make full use of this stuff. You end up with all these little tiny strands that you really can't do anything with anymore. That's the best I can do there. Do those kind of match? Maybe a little, I don't know. Now, you know, I pulled out 2 strands just to show you, you know, what it's like trying to get these to match and be uniform if you're building for a dual coil, but this is only a single coil. So we'll just rope them together really quick. Yeah, you see, it's, yeah, I'm gonna double it again. double it again. It's really difficult to just get the kind of thickness that you want right off the rip. You kind of have to, you know, tinker with this cotton quite a bit. And see, it just fell apart when I was pulling it on through. Still, even after all that, you know, messing with it. I feel like that was a lot of wick that we used. To roll those two pieces, then roll them together, then roll them over each other again. I feel like that was a lot of wick and that was a lot of work. All right, so it's got plenty of juice. And we're gonna pop this top cap back on. And yeah, I mean, it's so much juice, it's still seeping out the sides. Anyway, I'll see you guys back up there. Foggy Gnome Wick. It's not the easiest stuff to work with. It kind of falls apart on you a bit when you're trying to, you know, work it into a wick there. A lot of work just to get that little bit of wick for that single coil. A lot of work. But how's it vape? It vapes bad. I'm just going to give you that sneak peek. It vapes really bad. It vapes really bad. It doesn't feel like it's absorbing the juice. It feels like I'm getting like there's sort of a burnt taste to it. And you saw how much juice I put on there. I mean, it was flooding out. I mean, there's plenty of juice on there. No sign of burnt cotton or anything. It doesn't absorb juice. It looks like the juice is like living on top of the cotton and not soaking into it. I've never seen a wick that doesn't wick juice. Okay, this wick doesn't wick juice. It just kind of sits on top of there and doesn't get soaked in. I don't get it. And you don't get the right flavor with it. This does not, no. The hits aren't burnt, they just have like this weird quality to them. Like the cotton has an odd flavor. It has a really odd flavor to it. And it doesn't wick the juice. It's not absorbing any of the juice. It's just sitting on top of the wick, not soaking in. So every hit feels sort of dry and sort of wet at the same time. It's a really odd experience. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan. Ah. Look at this. Come on in here. Come on back in. Come on back. Oh, sorry, a little jittery. But, I mean, it looks like it's wet, right? It looks like it. You know, cotton, wet cotton is like really, really hard normally. It's almost impossible to tear. It's almost impossible to tear wet cotton. This stuff just falls apart. Strands in here that look almost completely dry. Like that one right there, almost completely dry. And I've poured a ton of juice on this stuff already. But I mean, this shit is awful. This is the worst wick I've ever used in my life. This is terrible stuff. I mean, it's just god awful. I mean, it's beautiful cotton. Beautiful cotton. This is like the softest, most gentle, most lovely fabric you've ever felt. I mean, this feels silky. It feels wonderful. But it wicks like shit. Oh my goodness, it wicks like shit. So, I mean, you can use it for, you know, skin wipes and you know, face wipes. I'm not going to back out so you can see me wiping my face. Just trust me, I'm wiping my face with this stuff. And it's like, it's softer than a Kleenex tissue. I mean, it is wonderful. I wish I could blow my nose with this stuff. You know, maybe I will, maybe I will. Yeah, it's great for that. You can blow your nose with it. What else can you do with this? You can, I bet we can make a snowman. Want to make a snowman? Let's make a snowman. Yeah, let's make a snowman with it. He's missing something. He's missing some. Oh yeah, he needs a gnome hat. So, all right, there's our Foggy Gnome Man. I'll see you guys back up there. I'm gonna go put this up in the refrigerator, man. That's about the only thing this shit wick is good for. Okay, arts and crafts, and it's not even that great for arts and crafts. Like if your kid came home with this one day, you'd probably send him to the psychologist. I'm sorry. I mean, this looks like a demented motherfucking snowman here. I mean, this wick sucks, okay? This shit is awful. This is the worst wick I've ever used in my life. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. This is god-awful. And I really am not a mean kind of person. I don't like being mean, but you know, I just wanted to illustrate the point here, okay? This stuff sucks. This is the only thing it's good for, and it's not even good for that. I mean, in terms of wicking my atomizers, no. Anyway, I'm your homeboy Josh. Until next time, please remember to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And vape on, vapers.